Hello, Facebook. What's going on? Rob Lohman here for our debut first episode of Lifted from the Rut TV. Because this is the day we're living in now, right? We're taking things live. So we're going to give a few minutes for people to hop on. And it's going to be a great hour we get to spend together today. Have this great live on air backdrop. So real excited about that. We're going to go ahead and go over here to the comment section. If you have comments today, please send your comments, your questions. We will do our best to get those answered from you over the course of this Lifted from the Rut TV. So I thought about doing this because, well, we just need some little hope. We need a little encouragement in today's day and age. So I want to encourage you guys to share this live Facebook Live broadcast of Lifted from the Rut TV. So definitely, we're going to ask for your engagement during this, to make comments, be excited about what we're doing, and the guests that I'll be bringing on over the next, starting today. This is the debut episode of Lifted from the Rut TV. So when you make a comment, just kind of put where you're dialing in from, listening from. Maybe you're on your phone. Maybe you're out for a walk right now, checking out live TV off Facebook. And just let us know kind of where you're streaming in from. And you can also, I encourage you guys just to share this on your post in your groups. Something cool to tap into for maybe some recovery groups or just groups in general that you're a part of. So I know we're going to have Alex Tyler come play some music for us from his home studio. And going to be bringing on Danny Colella later on, because in this day and age of the coronavirus changing the way that we do things, right? Danny's going to come on and talk to us about what does it look like to share what you do with people online. And I think that's such an important thing. And Danny's a great expert in that too. So again, let's get some comments out there on where people are calling in from, or dialing in from, or watching from, streaming from, and just have a good time with this live television aspect. So a couple other things to let you know too. Coming up on April the 8th, we'll just make some other announcements. April 8th, we're doing a sober open mic live through this same venue, through this same streaming avenue. Partnered up with Free Spiritual Community to do that. And it's great to see how people are just kind of connecting online today in a positive way. There's so many things we can focus on that aren't positive. And we want to focus on those positive energies that people have. We're going to pull up a couple other sites here real quick as our guests kind of get ready to go. We'll see if we can get Alex to come on here a couple minutes early to play some music for us. So let's shoot Alex a quick message. Unless Alex, you're watching right now. So let's go out here and we're going to hit up Alex real quick. Alex Tyler. If you guys are familiar with him, he has played some amazing music. Very gifted artist out there. But again, we're going to pull this up. Who is tapping in from where today? So we're going to go pull up my profile page right now and see who is out there with us. So Ian Johnson's on. What's up, Ian? Ian, let's get your comment down there. Where you're dialing in from? Ian is an awesome DJ in the Denver metro area. If you need him, he's been a good friend and acquaintance over the years for sure. So Ian, why don't you get a post out there on what you have going on? Let's see if we can get Alex to pop on here too. So what would you guys like to see from Lifted from the Rut TV? This is the debut episode. So would love from the viewers out there to give some comments on what would you like to see? What would you want to tap into that would be exciting for you to come and check out every single week? Because my goal is to have Lifted from the Rut TV out every single week, every Wednesday at 1 o'clock for you guys. This isn't about me. This is about you. I'm just going to host the show, and hopefully we'll get your feedback and your comments and your engagement in what we're doing, because this show is nothing if it's just me talking to you, right? That's why we're going to be bringing musicians on and over time. So if you want to be a musician on the Lifted from the Rut TV show, send me a message. I got my email in the comment section there. If you scroll down, it has rob@liftedfromtherut.com. Shoot me an email. Maybe you want to share your testimony with people, and we can talk first about your testimony. Maybe you're a counselor or a therapist out there that just says, hey, during this transition time of our life, like, let's just talk about how do we stay connected when our society is becoming disconnected from the human touch, just to be able to reach out and touch somebody. It's getting harder and harder to do. But we get to do this awesome online piece. Hold on, we're going to send a little message out here to one of our people, see if they want to come on a couple minutes early, which will be exciting. So what would you guys like to see out of this to make it worth your time? That's what I'd like to know, because we're going live. And I love doing live. And let's see here. Who's on right now? Show your names out there. Let's see. We got cool. We got a bunch of viewers, which is awesome. Let's see here. We're going to send a quick message real quick. Hold on. That's the beauty of technology. Let's see here. We're going to do this real quick. Where's everyone dialing in from? Denver, Colorado, out around the country. Let's see. Come on early if you want. All right. There we go. All right. We're going to pull up this. It's good to know people are here to connect, but we just want to bring hope and encouragement to those around us. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Rob Lohman. I live here in the Denver area. I've been sober 18 years, and am real excited to share not only my sobriety, but experience strength and hope with others around, for sure. All right, let's see who is on right now. We love our audiences. And let's see. All right, so we'll see if we can get Alex to pop on here real quick. We got a little thumbs up. Thanks, Ian Johnson, for the thumbs up. Definitely loving that for sure. So how are you guys keeping yourself busy during this new time? I know some people had a salary position where they get their paid time off. They can sit at home and get projects done. Some people are not in that camp, so they're still working just as hard as before. And I know some of you out there, unfortunately, lost your jobs and have gone through the unemployment journey recently. And I'm really sorry for that for you as well. But we stick together as community and individuals, and always staying connected is a huge piece of this journey. So this is a new thing I started. So we may have a little technical fun around this too, but just, bear with us, and it's going to be a great time for sure. So if you like music and you like musicians, you're going to love Alex Tyler. He has performed at several of our open mics. He's got a killer story about his own recovery and what he is doing to take that forward in his own journey. So one of the fun things about doing things with a green screen is we can sit here and hold up a green drink and it disappears, which is always kind of fun. So again, I'm really hoping for some engagement from you, the viewers, on what are some topics you would want to come back to hear about next week. What are some musicians or comedians that you think might do well in the program? Because what we'll do is we'll have, again, this is kind of more education on the first kind of debut episode here. But what we're going to do is have a musician come on and play a couple songs in the beginning, a couple songs on the end, tell a little bit of their story. And in the middle of that, we're going to bring on guests from all over the world. I have a global podcast I do called Beyond the Bars Radio. And man, it is a blast getting to know people. Let's see here. All right, cool. Anyway, we're doing some multi connecting here. Let me send a quick message real quick. Cool. But again, to bring people on that you want to hear from, that you want to hear. And I've interviewed, let's see, I have 65 podcasts done so far. So I have guests from all over the world to be able to bring on now and in the future. And all right, let's see here. We got a message coming in here. Boom, boom. Cool. Multimedia here. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, Danny Colella is getting pumped up to come on here in a minute. probably around closer to 125, 130-ish. And let's see, what else do we have going on here? Danny Colella, thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Danny, where you chiming in from? What city you coming in from? Ian, where are you from? Anyone else? I guess my mom would kill me if she heard me say, where are you from? Because she always says, you should never end you want to hear from Steven Tyler? All right, Danny, I'll be working on that one. Maybe I can reach out to him and see if he'd come on, and based on my old connections, you know what I'm saying? So, but ending a sentence in a preposition from, my mom would kill me for saying that. Well, she wouldn't really kill me, you know what I'm saying? But it's always say, from where are you calling in? Is the same thing as saying, where are you calling in from? So anyway, working on my grammar here, making my mama proud on I'll go to live TV. Because again, we're streaming live right now through. All right, Danny Colella's out in Lone Tree, Colorado. That's awesome. Streaming live through my personal Facebook page and then my Lifted from the Rut Facebook page. So you can actually share this video. If you were to go on your Facebook right now, and let's do that real quick. This is some stuff, actually, I'm going to go into, I know Danny will probably talk about a lot of this stuff too. Uh-oh, look at that. I see Alex Tyler. Alex Tyler, are you ready to go? You got your thumbs up? I think Alex is ready. Hold on here. We're going to bring him in here. Alex, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
How you balancing your day to day with all the interesting changes in our life lately?
Oh man, it's so hard because all the things that I want to do, I can't do.
It is. And you're broadcasting from your home studio that you built.
Yep. This is my home recording studio, and yeah, I got my mic set up and got my guitar here and everything. So hopefully the sound quality is really good. And
I love it. Well, not only this, guys, if you don't know Alex, I mean, if you need a home studio built, you just need lessons. You need to learn how to be, from the sound arena of music. I mean, you're just a professional, and I love having you around. So you're become a friend of mine, and I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna open the screen up to you and just.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Play a few songs, man. This is your moment. So go for it.
All right. First one I'm gonna do is a song called "Rodeo Clowns" by Jack Johnson.
Cool. I guess I can't disappear, so go for it.
All right. Yeah, just hit it. All right.
Yeah.
Sweeping the floors, open up the doors, yeah, turn on the lights, getting ready for tonight. Nobody's romancing cause it's too early for dancing, but here comes the music. Our bright lights flashing to cover up your lack of so many people, so many problems, so many reasons to buy another round, drink it down, just another night on the town. With the big man, money man, better than the other man. He's got the plan with the $1 million gift, damn. But he understands, come a smaller man. The bright lights keep flashing and the women keep on dancing with the clowns, yeah. Keep me up and I'm down, yeah. Rodeo clowns, yeah. Keep me up and I'm down, yeah. A disco ball spinning, all the music and the women and the shots of tequila. They say that they need you, what they really need is just a little room to breathe. Teeny bopping disco queen, she barely understands her dreams. A belly button rings and other kinds of things, symbolic of change. Thing that is strange is that the change has occurred, and now she's just a part of the herd, yeah. And I thought that you heard, yeah. Change has occurred, yeah. And I thought that you heard, yeah. Lights out, shut down, late night, wet ground. Wapa look at him, but he can't look at you, yeah. Pop the pity, but he only feels the ground. Understand moods, but he only knows let down. By the corner, there's another one, reaching out his hand, coming from a broken man. Well, try to live, but he's done trying. Not there, but definitely dying. With the rest of the clowns, yeah. Rodeo clowns, yeah. The rest of the clowns, yeah. Sweeping the floors, open up the doors, yeah, turn on the lights, getting ready for tonight. Nobody's romancing cause it's too early for dancing, but here comes the music.
Woo! Nice job, man. That is awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, Danny sent me a quick message. He said, you show me how to get myself off the screen.
Oh,
People
okay,
don't want to
cool.
see me
Yeah.
dancing around. So, hey, real quick, tell people about why do you care about music and what does that do in your life?
Oh, music has been it's been a force in my life for as long as I can remember. My mom was a singer and a piano player and also a clothes designer. So I grew up with her playing piano and singing. And then my dad's a huge Beatles fan. And so we actually broke his tape deck in his 86 Honda Accord listening to the White Album.
Wow.
So early on, music was a huge deal. And then especially like as, things got harder as time went on, in my recovery and everything, music has been a huge source of me getting things out. It's almost like a fourth step in terms of like, and when I start writing a song, I'll know exactly what headspace I'm in. It's like an instant meditation because the words on the paper will start showing me where I'm at. And then it's been a really great way to connect with people and get out of my shell. And, performing sober for the first time was like absolutely terrifying. And also when I was in rehab, I played guitar for all the guys. And so they used to gather around in a circle and it was like, we had this unity, even from day one. So,
right.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Thanks for sharing part of your story too. That's what this is about, and
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a real funny question. Ready? Since we're doing this is like the first time doing like the Lifted from the Rut live TV thing.
Yeah.
Does it look like I'm looking at you right now? Or does it look like I'm looking away from you?
It looks like you're pretty much looking at me.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. That's good to know. Because when you look here and then you look over here and I just want to make sure it looks good. So
okay. Yeah. Does it look like I'm looking at here? Maybe
totally, man. Like right to my soul, like right here, you're singing
okay.
Right to my soul. So. All right, man, let's fire up another song.
Okay. Let's see here. I was thinking about doing, I haven't done this one in a while, but I've been enjoying playing it. This one's called Cherry Wine. But it's about a relationship. Eyes and words are so icy, oh, but she burns like rum on the fire. Hot and fast and angry as she can be, I walk my days on the wire. It looks ugly, but it's clean. Oh, mama, don't fuss over me. Way she tells me I'm hers, she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. Calls of guilty thrown at me, all while she stains the sheets of some other. Thrown at me so powerfully, just like she throws the arm of a brother. And I want it, it's a crime. She's not around most of the time. Way she tells me I'm hers, she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is red and sweet as cherry wine. Her fight and fury's fiery, oh, but she loves like sleep to the freezing. sweet and right and merciful. I'm overwashed in the tide of her breathing, and it's worth it. It's divine. She's not around most of the time. Way she tells me I'm hers, she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine.
Awesome. Yeah. Woo!
Hey, thank you.
That is really cool. Well, I know. So you've been clean for how long then? How many years?
6 years.
Awesome. 6 years.
Yeah.
Well, that is. You are a huge asset to our community here in Colorado.
Oh, thank you.
I just appreciate you coming on, and then you'll come back at the end and play a few more songs.
Cool. Yeah. What time are we looking at on that?
Oh, like 20 minutes. We're going to bring Danny on, your boy Danny. We'll say it to Danny real quick. We'll bring all three of us on real quick.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Because I know you know Danny. Danny loves you a lot. What's up, Danny
Hey,
Colella?
Danny.
What up, y'all?
Hey.
There you go. Woohoo. We're all three here. I love it.
This is awesome.
I'm Alex Tyler's #1 fan.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes, you have to play Danny's favorite song at the end.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. She's got away.
Yeah, she's got away. That is really cool. All right. Well, hey, Alex, we'll say bye to you for a minute.
Okay,
and
sounds
then,
good.
Hang out with Danny for a little while, and we'll bring you back on here in like 20 minutes.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob.
All right. See you, buddy. Hey, Danny.
What up? What up?
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, man. Great.
I love it.
Happy to be on here today.
See, Danny's got his Facebook Live guru here, and he's giving me a little message on how to pull me off the screen. So I love it. It's perfect to have you on today. So
that's what I do. I train.
Yeah, I like it. All right, so Danny's coming to us from good old Lone Tree. He's Facebook Live expert. He is helping so many people right now that are struggling to make an online presence with what we have going on with COVID-19. So people are going to love hearing from you today. I know that for sure.
And it's a really good time. I mean, I positioned myself to have failed at live video for 5+ years to get to the point where we're at this stage where people are scrambling to figure out how they're going to communicate with their audience. How are they going to communicate with people in isolation? They can't show up. They can't be there. Churches, businesses, people relying on interaction. Well, your humans are still there. They're just on social media now. And, there's this, I feel blessed to be in this position to deliver people the ability to take away all those errors, all those mistakes I've made, and get people streaming from day one. And not just streaming, because most anybody at this point can pick this up and actually go live, but streaming with quality, streaming with good audio, streaming with good video, all these effects that Rob, you're bringing in now. It's really an unprecedented time to put some focus and energy into what it means to do digital content.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You were the catalyst for me, man. You gave me a lot of advice in the beginning because, I'm not a shy person, but you're like, hey, go check this out. I got my green screen back here. Yeah. I was showing people this earlier. When I drink a green drink, it disappears. So going to have a heck of a lot of fun with this. So I owe a lot of that to you, to me being successful online. And I just hope people will tap into that. What do you see as like people's biggest fear in actually thinking they can do online stuff?
Their biggest fear is them. So what will people think of me? Will I make a mistake? Will I look unprofessional? Do I have anything even worth talking about? Or somebody else is already doing it better in my mind. So why would I do it? So often the biggest thing getting in our way is us. It's not really necessarily tech, even though that's the number 2 thing that get into people's way is how do I do it? And we've all seen those lives where somebody's lost or confused. And yeah, that makes you look a little unprofessional. And when we see those train wrecks, it keeps us away. But then when we see those people who are doing live video well, let's not lie, we're a little envious. We're
Mm.
a little envious that they're doing a good job, and we wish we could be doing that. So I think it's the fear of what they're going to think, what people are going to think of them, and do they have good enough content? And it's the fear of the gear. Do they have the right equipment? Do they have the right software? And that's where I really aim to take away a lot of those concerns, is to get them over themselves, to really build them up into how good they are and what they can talk about and how they can make an impact. And then again, to take the tech questions out of the equation. This is where you need to start. This is what you need to use. Here's some beginning stuff. Let's get you rolling.
Yeah, we'll do it live. You're vulnerable, man. You're out there. Like right now, if I say something stupid, it's there.
It's there forever.
People hear it, but then again, that could be a normal thing when I'm just doing live stuff, just being real and authentic.
Yeah.
And so how did you get into this? Like, what brought you to this point?
Well, I've worked in the mental health and substance abuse field for 2 years. Before that, I actually had a little side gig in the network marketing industry. And I got to tell you, if you want to be on the front end of marketing, join a network marketing company, because they're the first ones to adopt new things and then just to jump in without any reservations. And that's where I started going live. That's where I filmed my first live. I was horrible. I didn't know what I was doing. I lost my train of thought all the time, but it was a good place to start and start to make mistakes. And when I got into this mental health field and substance abuse field, I just felt that there are a lot of people that have a great message, but don't have the passion to actually go through and execute video, but because they make it all about themselves. And I
Mm.
help people really start to figure out how to make it about your audience, how to solve some problems, how to be a resource. And so when I left my job, my corporate career, to start my own business with a wife at home with 3 kids at home, it was a risk, but it's paid off huge to just be able to impact people's lives and, more importantly, help them get what they want. That's what this is about.
Yeah, well, it's been cool watching you too, because I mean, I was there in the beginning when you were getting that point, you're ready to jump off and say, dude, I'm getting ready to go out on my own. And then you pulled the trigger. But the way your home studio is like evolved,
It's come a long
and
way.
you know, and I was joking recently when you posted something on Facebook about that new purchase you guys had on wheels.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I see like mobile green screen stuff happening there. I don't know what's
yeah.
gonna go, but
The options are unlimited. And, if I could show you, I stream outrageously professional content in here using a green screen. So you don't have to have this fancy studio. You have to have a green piece of fabric, and you're able to create some amazingly complex pieces of content where, yeah, you can bring in anything you want. And I've kind of made the green screen my niche because I think most people are limited on space. Not most people, but the people I want to help are limited on space. They're limited on, and they still want to put out professional content that's a little better than other people. And you can make really great content in a really not so nice area if you work with lighting and green screen and get yourself a good camera and focus on audio. Like, there's very few things you need to do, and you can be creating amazing content connecting with your people.
yeah, because I know you go to like people's offices and stream for them
I go to
and
people's
help
office.
them get their content.
Yeah,
But
so
you also help people set up their own home studios.
yeah, I help people design their own home studios, from equipment to platforms, from a training perspective. The best way to explain it as how I work is, I can help you do it. I can do it with you, or I can do it for you. That's how this is, because everybody's on the different side of the scale. Do you want to do it yourself and you just need my help to figure that out? Do you want me to do it with you and be alongside you? Or do you want me just to do it for you? I have brands where I am their virtual presence. I am their online personality to help execute live video and talk to colleagues. So it's kind of all over the place, and that's what I love, is helping businesses get the greatness out that they are.
Yeah, and you work with all sorts of different size companies. I mean, I've seen what you've done with Free Spiritual Community and how they've just blown up online because of what you've been able to do for them.
Yeah, and they have a great message. They're a spiritual community for addicts, loved ones of addicts, and spiritual refugees. And they do a great job. But yeah, we've positioned ourselves from a digital standpoint, because we started about 6 months ago creating valuable content, both live and produced video. And we're to the point where this thing happened, it was a no-brainer for us to make the transition, and we're thriving. Like, we're one of the only communities, churches or anything, that's doing better when we go on live, because we actually are reaching more people. I mean, our last live got 500 comments.
Wow, that's amazing.
which is huge. That just shows that they're creating a need, and we're meeting people where they're at, and that's the differentiator of live video.
Yeah, well, if you guys are tuning into Lifted from the Rut TV, our debut episode here, one thing you guys used to tell me was tell people to like, share, and comment. So, guys, while you're watching this, like, share, and comment so we know you're here. Tell us where you're coming in from, which is really cool. How have you seen the confidence in your clients grow since they started doing online content?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, once you get that first live video under your belt, and I take you through it, because what I typically do with clients is I sit beside them. So I interview them, or I remotely interview them so that they can't fail. I do the intro, I do the outro, I ask the questions. They get to talk about what they love. And the one thing that everyone says when they are done is, that wasn't that hard. It just wasn't. And they kind of get over the step of fear of the unknown and the fear of what could happen. And it's just so cool to see people that have never gone live before, and they do their first live video with me, and 2 weeks later all of a sudden I see them pick up their device and just start talking. And it builds their confidence just huge, getting that one live video done and getting over that fear of, this is going to go wrong, this is going to go bad, I'm going to make a mistake, which never happens, by the way. I've never ever had to delete a live video after doing it. It's never happened, and I've dealt with probably 500 first timers. You know, it just doesn't
Wow.
happen. I mean, how often do you really make mistakes?
Yeah, well, they're just again, they're being real, they're being vulnerable, and it's really cool what you're doing for people. So who's Danny? Like, what's your story, Danny? What do let people get to know you a little bit?
Oh,
Like,
I love that, man. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm an ex corporate America family dude. I got a wife at home with 3 boys, 8, 5, and 2. My life is crazy. My life is loud. We do our best to just live a simple life with our kids and try to appreciate the little things. So things that me and my family like to do, we love to camp. We love to go hiking. I mean, this Colorado state blows us away. We're originally from Ohio, and we don't miss that weather at all. So we're just very, faith-based people that just try to live a simple life where happiness is a priority, not money. We just want to wake up every day and try to live our best life and be happy and not think, I don't have this, I don't have that. Every day I'm just focused on just trying to be happy. Just be happy. That's it. That's why I have my motto. I don't know where I put it, which is be, do, have. Just be happy every day, and it'll allow you to do the things you want to do and have the things you want to have. And most people think, if I just had the nice car
mm,
and if I could just do a vacation every year, I'll finally be happy. And that's backwards. You got to just be happy first without the stuff.
yeah. Well, those are the people that go on vacation, right? And they look on Facebook and they're like, "Oh my gosh, look at Fred. He's on a nicer vacation." So my vacation totally stinks, right? Because it's not good enough. And especially now, I mean, I mean, we're sitting here like, I mean, your boys are boys, like they are all boy.
They're all boy.
And when you're at home working from home and all that, there has to be a balancing factor, which is Shirley,
Yeah, just my
right?
wife. Yeah.
And I know. So how has that been for her with the transition from you leaving corporate America to do what you're doing now and be home a lot and be more of a husband and father? Like, what's that been like?
What a great question, because I have to give her more credit than me, because what you have to understand is, when I made the decision to leave comfort, to leave insurance, to leave a consistent paycheck, I was the one doing business. So I had a couple hands on the wheel to drive this bus.
Mm,
The impressive part is my wife she's in the passenger seat with no hands on the steering wheel, saying, well, let's go.
mm.
Like, I guess you got us. And it was that faith in me that really allowed me to finally make that jump, and that belief in me. Like, if she, in those first 3 months, if she would have said anything like, well, I don't know, what if this goes wrong and we don't have money to pay our bills? Or what if, something, if she had said any of that stuff and that would have been her conversation with me, dude, I would have hit the hills. I'd have been like, this ain't for me. Shit could
Yeah.
go away. Bye bye. But she believed in me, and you need people to believe in you sometimes before you believe in yourself. And take that as one thing, as a takeaway today, is people are looking for someone to believe in them before they believe in themselves. And my wife did. And we haven't had, knock on wood and thank God, we haven't had just an outright scary moment yet. I do the right things for the right reasons, and the right opportunities come along, and I work with the people that I want to work with, not because of money, but because it meets my needs from a spiritual and purposeful level, and money comes later. Um, and she's just been a trooper, man. I invite people over in my home studio.
Yep.
We have kids, and the house gets outrageously dirty. Well, my wife is the one that an hour before someone comes, she's running the vacuum and making it so that we have a business together. She's making sure my clients. I have a whole mirror over here in the corner for the ladies that come by. Like, I got eyeliner, I got lip gloss,
Yeah.
one-time use stuff, hairspray that people can get ready, and that's all my wife's touch. So we really are a team that goes in this business together. She's just really the behind the scenes queen to really make it all work.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember when the little mirror went up, and I was like, man, that's a good touch. I like the fact you said one use, because I mean,
One use, single
yeah,
use,
one use.
everything. Yeah. Yeah, it's all. She's got little applicators. We got this figured out. Don't worry. But we try to create a space of comfort. It's a blessing for me to be working out of my home. That's most people's dream. And it's a blessing for me to just walk upstairs, and my 5-year-old is obsessed with Halo. And as soon as I clear the door into the living room, he'll go, "Dad, do you want to play Halo? Can we play Halo?" And I get to just stop my day and play Halo. So I'm just incredibly blessed. I mean, all power to God, and He just has provided nonstop in my life. It's outrageous.
Yeah, we'll tap into that in here in a second. But you said earlier something about your wife believed in you. Shirley believed in you.
Yeah.
When did you believe in you that you could do this?
I think I really got to the 6-month mark, and surprising as that sounds, it took me 6 months in the back of my mind thinking this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. And when I hit the 6-month mark, it kind of felt like, okay, I'm doing this. Everything's getting paid. I'm meeting my needs. God's meeting my needs. And I have a little extra left over. And the 6-month mark was the big transition for me. And you got to think about that for all you new business owners. It is warfare. It is mental warfare. When you want to figure out what you got, leave your corporate safe job and go start your own, because everything you're not good at will rise to the surface. Woo! If you weren't good at organization, bam, you're not good at organization in your business. And you start to learn all of the things you're not good at when you start your own business. But when I finally hit the year mark, I remember just thinking, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for a year. Like, my God, it's huge.
Yeah. I
I'm
love
a
one of our
beginner, man. If I fail, everything goes down.
yeah. I remember one of our recent conversations. We were talking about just kind of pressing on and having that confidence to do that, and surrounding yourself around people that will breathe that life into you.
Right.
Right. And I know there's guys in your life that breathe that life in you. Say, man, you got this, like, whatever. And so you're making changes along the way and encouraging people to be better. And you're getting better along the way too, and self-improvement. And Jerome, I was talking to Jerome about, the exciting things you guys are doing with like self-improvement.
Yeah, you got to really work on you, and you got to get the right people in your life. I mean, I love the people in my life, but I did find that the killer of progress for me was comfort and
Mm.
the people in my life and the things that I did in my life. The biggest blessing for me was leaving my comfort in Ohio and moving to Colorado and challenging myself to make new friends, make new contacts. And when I finally started to put the people in my life, when you find the humans in your life that don't care about what they get but want you to succeed, hold on to those people, because you'll need them in your lowest moments. You will need them.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Last thing I want to talk about is you keep mentioning this whole faith thing in your life and how that, how does that work in your life through life transitions or in general?
Yeah, so I'm a baby Christian is what I call myself. I found God in a dream on St. Patrick's Day when I wasn't looking for God and I didn't think he existed. I didn't care about God. But on a Friday night, for no reason, I had an experience that I can only call would be God telling me that I was, taking for granted the things in life he'd given me. And, you know, that if I kept going down that path, it could be taken away. So again, I'm a baby Christian. 5 years ago, I didn't believe in God. I didn't grow up with God. I had it
Mm.
all under control. Don't get me wrong. And that experience has shifted my life in the good. The first year of my life, I was a horrible Christian because I was trying to do everything perfect, and it was stressful. And once I got over that of not trying to be perfect and understanding that I may recognize an attractive woman and not feel guilty about it, I just started to really improve. And I got to tell you, the ability to let go of control and understand that you're not in control of things will free you from a lot in life.
Hmm.
And I've used that in my life, into my business, to think the illusion of control we have as humans, like we've got it all under control, is really what sets us up for failure. And when you can let that go and you can give it up to somebody like God to really help you through the tough times, that's what gives you clarity and peace. Because I got news for you, you're never going to be able to control anything. I don't care how much you plan, how much you prepare. There's always those outliers that are going to throw wrenches in things. And giving it up to God and just knowing He's got you. And when I say He meets my needs, He meets my needs every month.
Yeah.
He just does. When I think it's down, something comes along. And faith has really kind of changed me as a human being. My wife didn't have God. She was a Christian as a Catholic growing up. And what she always said is she had religion, but she never had God.
Hmm.
So she got on the journey with me to find God, to find spirituality. And she's even better for it now. She's amazing. If you know the Bible app, she hasn't missed a day in the Bible app this year. She's constantly just diving deeper, and her connection is huge.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that, especially in this time of our country right now, in our world and the craziness going on. We got to have something to gravitate towards and keep us grounded. So, guys, Danny Colella,
Thanks,
live
man.
video marketing. Woohoo! Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Hang around because Alex is fixing to play a song just for you.
I will watch you live. I got a live video remotely in California happening
Cool.
in 15 minutes. So,
all right, this will be perfect. So, all right, I'm gonna pop you off. Hey guys, tell everyone, say some kind words to Danny. Tell him thanks. Hit him up. Hey, how do people find you?
they can visit me at dannycolella.com. My name's on the screen.com. And you can reach out and find out a little bit more what I do. I work locally. I work nationally. I have clients in Florida, Ohio, California, Nevada. So what I do can be done remotely or in person. And if it's a local business, I'll come to you. You get all my equipment, all my tech, all my gear, and I'll make you look good.
That's right. You look good. All right. Thanks for coming on, brother. Catch you later.
Bye, everybody.
Alex.
Hey, how's it going?
There he is. All right.
Yep.
This one's for Danny, huh?
Yep. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do like a shorter version of that one because I don't have my harmonica.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I'm gonna pop off. Go for it.
Okay. This one's called "She's Got Away." This one goes out to Danny. She's got away with me, yeah. She's got away with me, yeah. Baby, baby, I'm down on my knees. Baby, baby, I'm begging you please, 'cause she's got away with me, yeah. She's got away with me, yeah. Take away my misery and say yes to me, 'cause she's got away with me, yeah. She's got love for me. I'm happy constantly. She took away my misery. Yeah, she said yes to me, 'cause she's got love for me. I'm happy constantly. She took away my misery. Yeah, she said yes to me, 'cause she's got away with me, yeah. She's got a sexy smile, but there's just no denial. Baby, baby, you set me on fire. Baby, baby, my only desire. She's got a sexy smile. I'd walk 100 miles to take away my misery and have her say yes to me, 'cause she's got away with me, yeah. There's the shortened version.
Very nice. I like it. I like it. We'll let Danny say a quick thank you back to you. Danny, he's still there. Danny, say a quick thank you to Mr. Alex.
Man, that's that jam. If you listen to it 3 or 4 times, you'll be silently singing it in your car.
Uh-oh.
of catchiness.
Awesome. Thanks, Danny, for requesting that.
You're welcome, man. I mean, I will every time. You can count on it.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure to have my harmonica at all times.
I'm relentless.
There you go. All right. Catch you later, Danny. Thanks, buddy.
guys.
All right. Yeah, you can give us another song or two if you want. It's up
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
I'll go ahead and do 2 if that's cool with you. I was gonna do Wonderwall.
Go for it, man. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy. Thanks.
All right, cool. Here it is. Today was gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you got to do. 'Cause I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. A backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. 'Cause I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. In all the roads we have to walk are winding. In all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you got to do. 'Cause I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. In all the roads we have to walk are winding. And all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I love that song. I've heard
Oh
it
yeah.
several times for sure. And hey guys, for those that are watching right now, throw a comment on what home city you're in. And Alex, how can people tap into more like your music and what you do?
So a great place to find me is on Instagram at Alex Tyler Music. And I believe the website's going to be up in a couple weeks, alextylermusic.com. And then you can also find me on Facebook as well. So
Cool.
Yeah, just Google Alex Tyler Music, and sure enough, you'll find me.
Cool. Let me know when the website's up, and we'll blast that out too. So
okay, that'd be great. Yeah.
Let's hear another one.
Cool. This will be, I guess, my last one. I'm going to do an original. It's kind of an interesting story. This song's called Tennessee Girl. And the funny thing about this is I was like online dating, and I came across this girl that was from Tennessee, and it's like 2 a.m. And I got off the computer, picked up my guitar, and started playing this song. Never messaged her, never met her. I have no idea who she is, and she doesn't know me, but I wrote a song about her. So
that's a great story. I love it.
So this one's called Tennessee Girl.
All right.
dark hair and a hazel eyes, a fantasy for any guy. A perfect smile and the sweetest lips, and I can barely breathe. Long legs and a pretty sway, steps that take your breath away. Words so sweet and heavenly, and I'm falling in love. She's my Tennessee girl. I don't mind, I'm a little blind. This love don't know where to hide. Roll the dice, give me just a chance. Kind of girl that I'll never have. She's my Tennessee girl. Figure 8 in a tight dress, a country girl, she's mighty blessed. I'm breaking hearts in Tennessee, and you should hear her sing. Love story that I like to write, I only wish I could make her mine. I'd have my Tennessee girl with me, and we could fall in love. She's my Tennessee girl. Don't mind, I'm a little blind. This love don't know where to hide. Roll the dice, give me just a chance. Kind of girl that I'll never have. She's my Tennessee girl. She's my Tennessee girl. I don't mind, I'm a little blind. This love don't know where to hide. Roll the dice, give me just a chance. Kind of girl that I'll never have. Don't say that this love can wait. I need her by me right away. Nobody but my Tennessee will ever be the one for me. She's my Tennessee girl. She's my Tennessee girl.
Thank you for the Tennessee girl.
Yeah, right on. Thanks for having me on.
Hey man, this was really cool. So thanks a bunch. Maybe we'll see you at Sober Open Mic on April 8th.
Yes, it's once we're allowed to leave our houses. Sure.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm doing it live. I'm doing it just like this.
Oh, awesome.
StreamYard on April 8th. Yeah.
Count me in April 8th.
7:00 April 8th. We've got here, I'll throw this up there just for fun. Hold on a second.
Okay, yeah.
Let me pull up my green screen little here. I got a little kapow. There we go. Virtual Sober Open Mic, April 8th, right here, 7 to 8 o'clock through the Facebook page. So
very cool.
That is what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. People from all over the country can be a part of this thing.
That's amazing.
So look at that. My mom tapped in. Hey, Mom, what's up? Mom, Fort Worth, Texas realtor. Reach out to her. She'll help you with the house. Give her a little plug there. What's up, Nancy Lohman? All right, man. I'm going to wrap up here, but you are awesome. Sure. Thanks a bunch. Keep up the good work.
Great. Thank you.
You got it. Hey, guys. Thank you for tuning into the first debut Lifted from the Rut TV show. I had a lot of fun today. Thanks to Alex Tyler and Danny Colella for coming on. And we're going to be doing this once a week, Wednesday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, whatever other time you're in. But we're going to have a lot of fun with this. We're going to laugh, have a good time. And I don't know, let's see. I try to go till at least for an hour. So things that you can tap into, like I said, we got Sober Open Mic coming through this exact same streaming venue. Start really Lifted from the Rut TV, but because that's 1 o'clock every Wednesday. But and if you have a need for Facebook Live, reach out to Danny Colella. If you want to, maybe even hire Alex to be part of like a virtual concert you want to put on, something like that's really cool. But in this crazy time right now, with coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, I just want to throw some encouragement out to you guys, and the matter of hope that that God truly does care about you and your situations and all that. And here's my little story. You may have heard this story about the little black bear before. Here's my little black bear. I don't have a name for him yet, so we're just going to call him Black Bear. But cool thing. So several years ago, we were coming back from Steamboat Springs at a half marathon we ran for a buddy of mine that was dealing with leukemia. So we were part of this. My wife and I ran with this team leukemia. Ran a half marathon. I don't know if I can do a half marathon right now, but on the way back, I said to my wife, I said, "Hey, babe, would you please pray that I see a black bear?" And she laughs and she goes, whatever, a black bear, okay, fine. Dear Lord, let my husband see a black bear on the way home. So we're coming home. We go over Rabbit Ears Pass, and we're driving. We're starting to come into Silverthorne, Colorado. If you don't know where that is, that's right on the western side of the Eisenhower Tunnel on I-70. And we're coming down into Steamboat on this little 2-lane highway, or not in Steamboat, Silverthorne. And all of a sudden, to the right, I look over, and there's these 2 trucks. Right? And the 2 trucks are stopped, and they're looking over into this field. I'm like, what are they? It just seemed weird to me. So I was drawn to these trucks on the side of the road. And I look over there, and I freak out. And in a moment of just like excitement, I literally slam the brakes on my car. My family's totally asleep. Slam the brakes onto my car and whip a U-turn on this little 2-lane highway going into Silverthorne. And as I'm coming back, there is a huge black bear running across the highway. And the next thing I see is his butt disappearing into the brush. And this thing was massive, you guys. And I am freaking out, just crazy. And, it was a big moment for me, and my wife was laughing like, I cannot believe you just saw a black bear. Well, a couple of months later, or a month later, it was Father's Day. And my wife got me this black bear. And on it, it says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." And what that told me was that God cared about me enough in the small details of my life to show me the black bear that I asked for and prayed for a couple hours before. So just want to let you guys know, don't lose hope. Stay positive, stay encouraged, connect with your friends online, and don't let this COVID-19 thing and this isolation that we're forced to be a part of dictate, happiness and things are going on in our lives. I'm always available to chat. If you guys ever message me and say, "Hey, Rob, I want to chat," I just put something on my Facebook page for people that might even be struggling, that just want to have a 30-minute conversation that needs some hope and encouragement. So hit me up on that. Take advantage of that. Guys, this is Lifted from the Rut TV, the debut episode. Alex Tyler, thank you so much. Danny Colella, thank you so much. Becca Zimble, sorry. Thanks for tapping in and making a comment. Ryan Canaday, thank you so much for making a comment today. My mom, Nancy Lohman, back in Fort Worth, Texas. I had a blast today and expect to see a lot more of this. But every Wednesday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time, come back here. If you want to be a guest on the show, if you want to be an artist on the show, if you have some expertise you want to give people through the show, I want to encourage you to hit me up through the email I posted on the link and the text of this actual broadcast. If you want to support what I'm doing with the show, there actually is a link where you can donate money to actually help us keep this thing going. And if you just appreciate it, if you like what you saw, that's a cool way to do it too. It's a tax deduction, and I'm just here to stay. Virtual presence is where I'm at. And outside that, have a great night, everybody. We are going from live on air to unlive off air. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye.